Have you ever wondered why you feel things so strongly? Do you ever feel drained by negative conversations or negative people? You may not be aware that you're an empath. In this video, I will explain what it means to be an empath, and despite what you've heard in the past, you're not highly sensitive and an emotional person. You are a beautiful, empathic soul. So who really is an empath? I think the biggest misconception is that empaths are too sensitive and need to take it easy, which in fact empaths have the ability to tune into energies around them, specifically the energies of others, which means as an empath, you intuitively perceive and feel what others are feeling. So you're an empath if when consoling someone who is distraught, you seem to take the emotions of the person you're with onto yourself. This also happens when someone around you is overjoyed. So it's not always negative emotions, but you can also follow the joy and embrace the radiance of your counterpart, which is absolutely beautiful. Aside from the positive aspects, such as being able to connect with others and understanding oneself better, there are parts of being an empath that can frustrate and wear you down. So for example, it isn't always easy for us empaths to distinguish between our own feelings or someone else's feelings. So it's really important to understand yourself when someone around you might be an empath, or understand yourself as well, and to finally be able to really go on a deeper level and also learn what you need to do to help yourself heal and guard yourself from negative energies. So these are some of the characteristics that I'm going to list right now of the personalities of an empath. Be aware that they may not all apply to you, and also I have left out some other characteristics just to be considerate of the timing of this video, and these things have come up in my own personality as an empath and also with my clients. So you're an empath if you're intuitive but might not recognize this special power in yourself. You are most likely an introvert, although I have clients, including myself, who is an ambivert, which means that we're both extroverted and introverted. And really, it basically means that we can gain energy being around people that we care about, and also need to be home alone by ourselves to recharge our emotions. Also, you just have this sense of knowing things. You just know things, and sometimes before even someone tells you something, you already knew what they were gonna say. And this is so important, especially in romantic relationships, because it's just that gut feeling you have. Strangers probably open up to you all the time. People will start talking to you about their personal lives like they've known you forever. You are sensitive to violence on TV or movies. It just breaks your heart. You are a natural born caregiver, and you give and give and give and have a really hard time receiving what you give out. You know when someone is lying to you. Even if you're in denial about your knowing, you always know when someone is lying to you. You cannot fake interest. It's hard for empaths to do something they don't want to do. It just doesn't align with who we are. You know, I mentioned earlier that I too am an empath and also have great experience in working with lots of empathic women. No joke, 95% of my clients are empaths, and I didn't realize this till honestly a couple months ago. So I've done this personal work on really understanding myself on a deeper level, and most importantly, have learned how to set healthy boundaries, in particular for my personality, because I am a huge caregiver. Although I will continue to give love and care to those I love, I've learned how to stop myself from overgiving and running myself to the ground. because I've done that in the past, and gaining strength to get back up took a lot of self-awareness and self-love. And honestly, sometimes it's exhausting. So I want to share a few tools that I use in my own personal life as well as with my clients. So the most important one is something that I highly recommend you to do is connect with a therapist or coach to help you overcome emotional and mental blocks that you're most likely holding on to as an empath. You must learn how to release any past situation. I don't like saying trauma because it's just too heavy, but anything that you're holding on to, you will need to let go of some of these mental and emotional blocks in order to open your heart back up and free yourself from pain and actually learn how to thrive. So here's some things you can do to start today. You need plenty of alone time to center and recharge. So as we're highly sensitive to people's emotions and energy, our nervous system is also very reactive, meaning the outer world can overwhelm us physically, mentally, and emotionally. So empaths need to regulate their alone time and mini breaks throughout the day to refocus and recharge. It's not just about being alone. It's self-preservation and self-care. So this could mean you're driving alone listening to music or just silent. You're allowing yourself to recharge by reading a book for 20 minutes alone. And if you're in a busy house and this is not possible, then do this when you're washing your face at night. Allow this to be the moment of mindfulness and simply being present in how the water feels on your face and essentially washing away all the energies of the day. Include nature therapy as often as you can. I love connecting with nature. So this is my go-to recharge. Many empaths enjoy being around nature and soaking in the healing qualities. It helps you take a break from the modern life and be present with the natural beauty and the gentle sound of earth, such as the light breeze of summer, well, now we're in fall, flowing water, chirping birds. You get what I'm talking about. Limit time you spent with draining people. You know what I'm talking about. You know who I'm talking about. They're often referred to as energy vampires. And I'll do another video about this because this is the most prevalent conversations I have in almost all my sessions. You have a huge heart and want to help everyone, but you don't realize that you're also suffering as you help others heal. And then you have no energy left for yourself to care for you. This is another situation where clear boundaries must come in. This is also where you learn that no is a complete sentence. As I know you feel so guilty for saying no. Okay. Next is daily mindfulness practice. The truth is, even before your day starts, you could be overwhelmed by your own thoughts and emotions already. So it is essential that you spend time in the morning meditating, deep breathing, or yoga. Something that will help you balance out your emotional mind and just bring you into a peaceful state before you start your day. Create fun hobbies or projects for yourself. As an empath, you will need projects that take you outside of your work or your daily life and allow you to express a fun and more free-spirited part of yourself, because we are all free spirits, so that you can actually get out of your own head and out of those thoughts. So fun can include whatever you want: learning a new instrument, writing poems, hiking, coloring, and whatever other things that make your heart happy. Self-compassion and self-compassion is next. The act of self-compassion is so vital for empaths. We're so used to thinking that we're too sensitive or making a mountain out of molehill. Many of us are accustomed to beating ourselves up for feeling things we can't change. Self-compassion is the answer. That means practicing and recognizing your own suffering and knowing that it's valid and comforting yourself as you would a child or a best friend. So I'm going to do another video in regards to relationships, because you also have to know that you deserve to be around people who understand and appreciate you. And also, a lot of empaths end up in relationships with men who are narcissistic. More on that one later. So it's important that you give yourself so much love, because you are truly an incredible person on this planet. You really are. If you're interested in learning how to heal past wounds and learn the strength of an empath and how you could live a thriving life as an empath, schedule a call with me now and we will focus on you for a change. Okay? Don't forget to get your free mental and emotional detox workbook to help you on your new journey of healing and expansion. You can get that by clicking on the link below. If you've enjoyed this video and want to learn more about yourself, hit subscribe and hit the like button and share with someone who will also need to hear this message, and hit that bell button. I guess it notifies you. I don't know. As always, don't forget to be kind to yourself.